Hey, to your card from Rumi. The number is 16, this is 7. That would be the truth seeker, contemplation, going inwards, from nothing to everything. On the picture we see a lot of energy moving very high and very strongly moving. The picture itself is in a cave, and we see a person there. The person is a bit maybe in thoughtful, sitting maybe alone, feeling alone and hidden from the world and the others. It's quite not able to see what's happening on its behalf, above and around it, but it's happening and it's a magic. Life expands and he or she expands what it can feel, but is a lot of confusion and a lot of disruption. So I think it's natural to be afraid of that feeling and rather to want to hide. Belong, solitude, contemplation, as we said. But it cannot stop to seek for truth, and it's blessed because all of it is so divinely guided, divinely planned and orchestrated, so that it's all on its way, and it's so powerful, so in action, and it expands so much, extends in unexplicable direction. So yeah, this is incredible, and it's gonna be absolutely new me, new you, new it, new word, and we have to take care of ourselves in this time, be protective, be more caring, more meditating, more creative, more things that soothing us, because this disruption is for new life, as it was at Big Bang, but we are not quite built for we are built for anything we want, but which is a human in a human body, and this human body is just so it is weak and it has its limits. So because life unfolds so quickly and so powerfully to a new way of living, new transformation, new arise, and a new way, and so that it can be too much, it can be painful. So therefore, please be nourishing to yourself. Take your time. Be good to yourself. Drink a lot. Water is very good. To be involved with water anyway, with soil, nature, healthy foods. They are gonna lighten you up, brighten you up, cheer you up, right? Uplift you. So therefore, it's very important not to overburden. If you're a healer, as I said in my previous card, if you're a healer, you have this notion that you feel so much how you can help, how ideas can be helpful and transforming, as it is with indigos or with many healers and light workers. But if you're not quite ready to bring it all up and then to let it all work right now, so then take your time and take small steps, one step at a time. Write, converge, or communicate with some like-minded, because this work is the most powerful and most demanding. So therefore, we are working for many, we're feeling many, and we know much, but it doesn't mean we have to overburden ourselves, and and to sacrifice ourselves, to burn out ourselves just because we know what the world needs and what has to be done. We can do just as much as we are able to, as it is healthy for us. This is our mission. We can spread the word. We can sow the seeds on. We can inspire. This is, or heal even. This is enough. We cannot make others be something they're not ready to be, or even not wanting right now. This is their choice, their decision. They can do that. We can hope, we can hold the space as we do. We can send them love. We're open. We are ready, but we cannot change others and take their hand. They are not babies, and this is not our work to do. This is God's work, or their work. We are there to invite, to take the hand if it needed to a certain point, to open the door, to show the door, maybe the window, whatever, to show how to spread the wings, all of that. But we cannot go and make it for others. This is not our responsibility. This is not what asked from us. This has to be really taken very serious, because if we're gonna overload ourselves and end up sick and sicker than we were, it's not help nobody, and we are not helping. This has to bring us joy. This is enough. That is exactly what is needed. It brings us joy. It heals us. It heals others. We are give and we are heal people there. Communicate and work with us. We do more because it's gratifying. It's working together, or it doesn't have to be in physical, but you feel if you work together, you're open, you can reach each other, help each other. But if people are not, they are stuck or caught up in their minds and their past and the lies, and cannot say the truth, and the material, the fears, and their habits. They cannot believe it can be different, the world can change. There are many people like this, and they are not going to change or heal something that way, because they are not healing themselves. The world changes and heals if the people stand up and live their truth and transform from within. And it's not an easy process. This is painful. We can do this for ourselves, and then we see what we can do next, right? So I'm going to read this card, From Nothing to Everything. Oh, my friend, if you're longing to be written on, become a blank page. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and defined opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angels, something more beautiful and true. You hear, you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Show the garden spring back to life. Or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much, and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not. Your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of calling and will shine even brighter for it. Yes. There is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of law, there is one who is even more. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you. With the starring role and all the best supporting cast, you shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greatest storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. There are moments on the path of flow that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion, and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it, or shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigors. We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we're blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigors. At an advanced stage on the path, we meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Are you ready for it? Blazing angel, and stardust, and magic, with wings. Angel, why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretation we have given to our life experiences over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognize the great divine source asking this of us. And so we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead. Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations. Yet, in the light of comparison with the divine tale for our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with the realization there is so much more, or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling, that life is such pain and struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. Exactly, maybe we had been prepared for something entirely different. That's what I understand right now. For lately, for sure, not a bit, but seriously, it is so. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny and trust and let go and give in. All unfolds just so beautifully, but it is a bit too great to see what's unfolding on an energetic level, on a spiritual, divine level, on a deeper level. So we cannot fathom it. We feel that though. We feel how much powerful we are, what we can, what we feel, what we believe, right? And so we have be compassionate with us, and have take our time and have be compassionate with others who we are inspired and caring with us and through this, because we are the leaders, right? We are the light workers, so we can do much more, and we have to trust on this. Even it's unfortunately for the human mind, it's not very easy to understand how I said to catch it. Mind is catching anyway, not so much. Uh, with all the science, but the heart feels that. The heart feels and knows, and even the common sense knows that the love is the answer. But there is more than that. The love is more than that. The love is all we are. So it's prevails and it works beautifully and powerful, as you see on the picture. So there is no need to doubt. Just sometimes trust the next step, and taking care of ourselves, take our pauses, our retreats. Yeah, that is needed when at this time. Take care of ourselves, really, to be nourishing. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs. That will be grace, real, rich, dripping with goodness and sustenance of grace. This is the sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to opening doors rather than closing ones, the divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and greater plan. Once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realization that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even with our wildest imagination. So true. This oracle comes with a guidance for you. You are being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job or being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go, wishing for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. How sweet and beautiful this love is. It is divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it is because reality is knocking at our door more often than not with the delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. Unfathomable, untolerable. Just give in to your heart. Listen to your heart. Let it just transform, let's rotate. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief. But all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. In the ritual, I choose to trust in the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessing of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of my being unfolding with innate intelligence and wisdom. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies, and fears that have held me back from living my heart's desires fully. I now choose unconditional trust in the loving genius of life to lead me into my fulfilled destiny now. So be it. so beautiful. I love this one. Put your hands into prayer and bow your head. Stay in this. So the next card, going to summarize it and emphasize it. I love this card too. I think this one was talking about, oh yes, this is a short one, but it's talking about to give up of our bucket list, to-do list, and of our every list. Because sometimes it just needed to celebrate the moment, to be present. Just having fun. And you see this blazing angel, this beautiful androgyny angel, and in those colors of power and spirituality and rooting, grounding it, and just celebrate life. She offers the sacred wine to drink. Exactly that wants this card say to you. Be adventurous, be adventurous, let yourself go with the flow. Oh yeah. I just read you the ritual. Place your hands over the filled glass with water and say the following. All things emanate from the Divine Beloved, and the Divine Beloved lives in all things. In this sacred nectar I receive the gift of love from the Divine Beloved. I sip, I drink, I partake of the sacred gift offered to me now. I place my mind aside and choose instead to be a witness to what is offered now. Through the gift of grace, I ask for assistance that I may remember what it is to play and to find the joy of living, the light of my path, and the humor of life. Bless me with such grace, so be it. Bless you.